Imagine a market that seemed dominated by a single brand, a single vision of the future. For years, electric cars were practically synonymous with Tesla, Elon Musk, exclusive technology, and almost unattainable costs. But now a new contender has emerged on the horizon, and it comes from an unexpected place. China, with its bold and advanced automakers, has been investing heavily, and its focus goes far beyond merely competing with Tesla. They aim to redefine what it means to drive an electric car, making it accessible, intelligent, and seamlessly integrated into modern life. It's as if everything we've known until now was just the opening act of a grand revolution. With brands like BYD and Xpeng offering vehicles equipped with cutting-edge technologies, the idea of range has gained new dimensions. These cars not only go farther on a single charge, but also bring conveniences that transform each journey into a personalized, comfortable experience. Want smart, connected driving? They have it. And the price? Well, it's a fundamental part of this new game, with values that even push Elon Musk to reconsider his strategies. So, the question is, will the future of clean mobility truly be a battle between Tesla and these new Chinese giants? Or are we on the verge of witnessing an even bigger transformation? Get ready to understand how these new competitors are here to change everything we know. China has surprised the world with its ability for mass production, and it's literally speeding across the globe by exporting vehicles on a large scale. It's no exaggeration to say that Chinese automakers are transforming the reality of countries where automotive dominance once seemed unshakable, such as in Australia and Israel. Imagine that until recently, talking about electric cars meant thinking of Tesla or, at most, European initiatives. Today, the average Australian consumer, for example, can access vehicles from companies like BYD as easily as they would buy an imported appliance. This brings not only more choices, but also a shift in mindset. After all, who wouldn't want another option? This growth isn't just about quantity. It's about the reach of technology. Chinese electric cars aren't simply cheap. They bring features that enhance the driving experience while aligning with the concept of clean energy. For example, when we think of Tesla, we immediately imagine cutting-edge technology and advanced range, something that the Chinese competition has also mastered. In the context of Israel, where sustainability concerns are growing, having vehicle options with satisfactory range and sustainable technology opens new perspectives for the future of mobility. Companies like Tesla and BYD understand that they're offering a new lifestyle, not just selling cars. This movement also creates competitiveness, and here's where the Chinese strategy shows a masterstroke. Today's consumers are more demanding and informed, looking for options that combine cost-benefit with functionality, something Chinese electric cars have managed to capitalize on. If we're used to associating tech-savvy cars with high prices, now Chinese brands offer models that make the customer stop and think, why pay so much for something I can have for less? This isn't just a benefit for the end consumer. It's a boost for the global market, making even pioneer Elon Musk revisit some pricing and model strategies. And this is just the beginning of what the Chinese still plan to do. What sets Chinese automakers apart in the global market isn't just production volume, but also cost and technology management. With robust government subsidies and effective vertical integration, companies like BYD and Xpeng keep prices lower without sacrificing innovation. By contrast, Tesla faces challenges in adjusting its production costs as it seeks to expand. Here, China employs a classic trick. By cutting internal costs, it manages to deliver more affordable models to the end consumer. And more, the price advantage doesn't translate to a basic product. On the contrary, it comes with technologies that captivate. These Chinese cars are packed with advanced features, some even new to the market. Imagine having an AI assistant that accurately understands your commands and even helps with driving, something that was, until recently, a luxury. Chinese models offer everything from driving assistance, similar to what Tesla popularized, to an impressive battery swapping system that avoids waiting for recharging. For families, this technology can mean longer trips and fewer worries about range, while for everyday use, having this support means less time wasted and more convenience. And it doesn't stop there. The integration of comfort and safety-oriented systems is a major advantage for China. Unlike the Western model, which still struggles to make comfort viable at lower prices, The Chinese can offer a car that not only gets you from point A to B, but does so with comfort and convenience. For families, this can include everything from heated seats to small details like automated parking assistance. Thus, the electric car becomes more than just a means of transport. It becomes a space that meets everyone's needs. In the world of electric cars, price is a key factor, and the Chinese have known how to play this card wisely. Companies like BYD and Xpeng are attracting a mass of consumers by offering vehicles that, with similar autonomy and clean energy features, cost far less than a Tesla Model Y. Imagine yourself as the average buyer, who, when comparing two models with similar specs but a significant price difference, naturally leans toward the more affordable option. This is the kind of advantage that doesn't go unnoticed and that the Chinese have been exploring to the fullest. The price difference isn't a compromise on quality. These vehicles not only match the major innovations in the market, but also bring extra conveniences. Think of a car that offers more functionalities, such as massage seats or battery extenders for longer trips, without costing a fortune. For those who have always seen electric cars as unaffordable, the entry of these Chinese brands brings a new reality. Now, middle-class families can envision buying a sustainable car with modern features within their budget. This strategy creates an interesting shift in the perception of value. Electric cars have always been seen as a luxury, mainly due to the high price of premium models like Tesla. But with the Chinese entering with affordable prices, the market starts opening new doors for those who want to combine technology with economy. It's as if they reinvented consumer math. Why pay a high price if you can get the same benefit for less? And this is where the EV market begins to gain even more interesting contours, leaving room for the next advances in technology and convenience. Chinese electric cars have a special appeal when it comes to meeting family needs. Focusing on designs and features that make the trip more enjoyable for everyone, they stand out by including features geared toward passenger comfort. Imagine a vehicle with seats that offer massage to passengers or an integrated entertainment system that keeps kids entertained on long trips. This kind of detail makes all the difference for a family looking for comfort and practicality without giving up the technology and sustainability that comes with an electric car. Another attention-grabbing factor is the range these cars provide, essential for families with intense vehicle use. Cars like BYD's come equipped with batteries that, in addition to good range, also offer options for extended range. For a family planning a vacation, for example, this range translates into fewer charging stops and more time enjoying the destination. The search for clean energy and autonomy is effectively met, making these models even more attractive to those seeking a complete experience. And it's not just comfort that stands out. Safety, with driving assistance and features that protect passengers, is another strong point. Compared to traditional Tesla models, Chinese cars have integrated systems that monitor driving and help prevent accidents, ensuring passenger safety, something especially valued by families with children. This attention to detail reinforces the idea that these vehicles are more than a transportation option. They are a safe and comfortable extension of home. BYD has stood out for its full integration between production and battery technology, something that few automakers manage so well. By controlling the battery production process, the company not only ensures product quality but also significantly reduces costs. This puts BYD in a privileged position compared to competitors like Tesla, which still relies on external suppliers for its batteries. Think about the impact. By cutting out intermediaries, the brand can offer more competitive prices without compromising performance or quality, a smart strategy that strengthens its market position. With this integration, BYD delivers consumers a car with significant and affordable range. Imagine a vehicle that, by having full control over its own battery technology, guarantees a more reliable and optimized experience for the driver. This control is an advantage not only in terms of range but also in ensuring the vehicle meets strict safety standards. After all, who doesn't want to drive knowing that their car was designed and assembled with the highest level of precision, from start to finish? Another direct benefit of this approach is innovation flexibility. The ability to adjust and test new battery technologies without relying on third parties makes BYD more agile in the race for energy efficiency. This type of independence offers technological freedom that goes beyond the domestic market and impacts consumers worldwide, especially those who value clean energy and the convenience of a robust and safe electric car. It's a true step forward for the industry, leaving us eagerly awaiting the next advance in integration and technology. The technology embedded in Chinese electric cars goes far beyond what we might imagine. It's a true extension of the Internet of Things, IoT. Models like Neos come equipped with an AI assistant called Nomi, which interacts intuitively with the driver and passengers, making the driving experience more interactive and personalized. Imagine having someone who understands your commands, sets the ideal temperature, and even suggests alternative routes when traffic is heavy. This type of innovation not only makes driving easier but also more connected and integrated into daily life. This vision of connectivity goes beyond a simple voice assistant. It's a proposal for a broader mobility ecosystem. While Tesla offers advanced technologies, the Chinese approach is to make the car part of a wider network, connecting to other devices and even the user's own home. Think about arriving home and the car itself activating the lights and adjusting the heating before you even park. This level of automation, integrating the car into the driver's lifestyle, transforms the driving experience into something much more complete and dynamic. The Chinese have understood that, to conquer the future of mobility, it's necessary to go beyond simple range and focus on a truly connected user experience. This also includes performance monitoring and even remote diagnostics, something that makes things easier for both the driver and automakers, who can update systems and correct issues remotely. With this structure, the electric car becomes more than a vehicle. It becomes an essential smart device that anticipates needs and responds quickly to daily changes. Despite all the technological advancements and innovation proposals, Chinese electric cars still face some quality criticisms. While well-positioned in terms of functionality, some models still don't reach the precision that demanding consumers find in brands like Tesla, especially in aspects like handling and interior quality. Imagine a buyer who, after experiencing Tesla's minimalist, sophisticated finish, encounters slight finishing flaws or lower quality materials. This perception difference can be decisive, especially for those looking for a premium product. The driving experience is another point that receives mixed reviews. Some Chinese models, although packed with technology, don't deliver the same performance on curves or at high speeds. For those who like to feel the car in their hands, this can be a limiting factor. However, for an audience that prioritizes price and technology over sporty handling, these criticisms may seem minor. This audience understands that the focus of Chinese automakers is to democratize electric mobility and make technology more accessible, even if that means compromising a bit on the driving experience. Still, it's worth remembering that the Chinese automotive industry is constantly evolving, and many of these issues are already being addressed. Additionally, consumers looking for a technology-focused, clean energy electric car may consider these minor flaws a fair price to pay for the savings they gain. Thus, it's likely that, in the future, these points will be gradually resolved as Chinese automakers perfect their production and invest even more in quality. Despite the growing success and competitiveness, most Chinese electric car manufacturers still face significant challenges in achieving profitability. The aggressive pricing strategy and market share pressure have resulted in minimal profit margins, making long-term sustainability difficult. Companies like BYD and NIO have heavily invested in technology and infrastructure, but by keeping prices low to attract new customers, they end up delaying financial returns. It's a double-edged sword. While they expand their customer base, they increase the challenge of making this expansion financially viable. For many of these companies, the solution has been to bet on partnerships and external financing, seeking investors who believe in the potential of the electric car market. Elon Musk, for example, went through a similar phase with Tesla when he needed to attract capital and reduce production costs to turn his vision into a sustainable business model. It's a bold bet that requires investor patience because, even with high sales, profits still seem distant. This is the price of entering such a competitive market and a sector where continuous innovation is necessary to stay relevant. Additionally, the pressure to constantly launch new models and improve technologies also weighs on the budget. The EV market is a high-cost minefield, and any mistake can turn into a million-dollar loss. For those following the sector, it's clear that while Chinese electric cars are winning over the public, their companies need to find a balance between innovation, affordability, and profit to ensure these models remain on the market for a long time.